morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome to Kenya, Finland. I always love the smell of fried dried onions. Smells so good. So our table is ready, guys. So here is our soup. Hello guys, today we're going to make minced meat soup. We're going to need minced meat for the recipe. I buy minced meat with only 7% fat, and this is beef, ground beef. And then we're going to need carrots, we're going to need potatoes, and these are just the basic ingredients. Of course, if you want, you can add peas, you can add sweet corn, just how you like it. But for this soup, basic things: potatoes and carrots, and then the minced meats are like the backbone of the soup. So I don't like to use fresh onions because I feel like after some time they change color and then they start tasting funny if you cook them in the soup. So I like to use the fried dried onions, and then of course the holy grail, we're going to have definitely salt, dill, black pepper, and dried spring onions. So 2 different types of onions. So yeah, let me peel this and let's get started. I want to peel my vegetables and chat at the same time. So how has your year started? How is January for you guys? Are you pumped up? Are you excited about life? What are your plans? Have you made your vision board? I see everybody making a vision board. Oh, I want this, I want that. All that is good jazz, you know. How is your health? Do you have health insurance? You know, especially if you live in countries where you need health insurance. Do you even know how to pick the right health insurance for your needs according to your income? You know, let's never underestimate health insurance, even if you have to go for the most basic one, the universal one. I think in Kenya they have is it the NSSF card, something like that? Is it the NHIF? I always get confused. But I think it's necessary to have one, since even people who are self-employed can just need to pay 500 Kenya shillings a month, and you have the card which can give you access to outpatient. Because imagine you don't have money, to take your children to the hospital, and they fall sick, and you know it's January. At least the card will come through for you. You know, you don't have to start asking people, calling people, oh, harambe nifanyeni harambe. Unafanywa harambe na nani na watu wana pesa, you know? So let's not take that for granted. And even when you're paying your bills, you know, don't miss your health insurance payment, because you know, when you don't pay for that month and something happens, basically you're not entitled. So don't miss your these potatoes are beginning to get spoiled. Don't miss your health insurance payment. Don't miss your car insurance payment. I know we are tempted to be like, let me just pay school fee and bounce the health insurance payment. Don't do that, you know. Consider it like a utility bill, like electricity. You need it that much, because you don't know what might happen when it might happen. But we all pray and hope for good health and good fortune. All right, so that's one thing. Another thing, I was just thinking, like, hey, there are guys nowadays who just become specialists of complaining. Complaining about this, complaining about that. Nothing is ever good. This is bad. This person treated me badly. It's so exhausting. Can we stop this culture of complaining? it's exhausting. It's exhausting to be people who are constantly complaining. There's nothing good in life for them. This is bad, this one did me wrong, this one did me wrong. Stop complaining. Count your blessings. Be grateful. Thank God for your good health. You are alive. It means you still have a shot in life. Let's be grateful. Let's be grateful. Let's forgive and forget and move on and focus on the bigger and better things in life, you know. Let bygones be gones, you know. So yeah, let's not complain. Don't think that there's hot sunshine just shining in your street. It's shining everywhere. And if it's raining heavy, it's pouring everywhere. So stop complaining too much. Count your blessings, and when you start counting your blessings, I believe is when you start seeing opportunities. Clear up your environment from negativity. You know, people who are like those people who are always complaining. Hey, if you can avoid them like the plague, you know, because they're just going to poison your soul. There's nothing good that comes out of such people. Nothing good. And if you're the one who's complaining, consider changing. It's going to really save you a lot of headache and the doctor's visits, you know, and you'll even sleep better. Stop complaining. Do something about it, and if you can't do something about it, well, focus on what is going well for you. But let this culture of complaining die. It's exhausting. It's very exhausting to be around these people always complaining. So since these ones are peeled, let's chop them up. As I share with you what's on my mind. Yeah, I already got started chopping up my vegetables. It's always very difficult to talk when you're chopping up vegetables. I don't know. I always feel like it's just so much noise. It's like the butcher man or cutting firewood. Cutting firewood. Oh my god. I don't know why that was funny, but it was funny. So yeah. So in other news, that's ready. So next step is to deal with the meat. I left one carrot because the size of pot that I'm using to cook ain't that big. So let's go to the next step. I've been talking. I thought that we were on, but I've just been talking to myself. Anywho, this is the meat that we are going to be using. I already put cooking oil there, and it's low fat. It's only 7% of fat. So this 400 gram costed me around €5.60. That's like 600 Kenya shillings. But it's good quality meat. Alright. So what we want to do here is basically brown this. So we'll brown this until, you know, I'm sure you know the process, until it's well browned, and then we're going to add the vegetables. Yeah, but as that goes on, so I was thinking what else is on my mind. Hey, you guys, have you been following the story of this boy who was in this boarding school in Nigeria, and he was being molested there? I mean, like, the things I saw the mother talking about broke my heart. It's so sad. It's the devil himself on steroids, like what they are doing to that boy, you know. I'm sure you've all caught up with that news of this Christian boys boarding school in Nigeria. She's been trending lately, and I don't think it's even like trending like something to be happy about, but it's something to open the eyes of parents, especially parents who send children to boarding schools. Like, do you have conversations with your children? Do you go and visit them? Do you know how they sleep? Do you know if there's someone who watches over them there in school, who's in charge of the dormitory? Do you speak with other parents and other alumni? What do they call them? The students who've been there before, to give you a deep insight on what goes on into that school. Like, what the mother of that boy was narrating was so sad, it broke my heart. Like, and then even worse is just that the administration of that school doesn't want to be like accountable, and they want to, how do I explain it even? They don't want to be accountable for nothing, you know. Guys, it's so cold outside. Let me give you a view. It's so cold. Look. It's been snowing. Obviously, it's that month of the year, but it's so cold, you know, and slippery. It's not just cold, it's so slippery. Anyway, let's go back and cook. So guys, our meat has been browning for the last 5 minutes, and it's ready now. It's time to add our vegetables. So I'll put them all together like that. And I'm making a soup because, one, it's healthy, two, like I just showed you guys, outside it's very cold, so it's good for keeping me warm. And three, is one of the soups that you can make on a budget. And let's not forget how January is all about frugal meals and trying to stretch that budget. Okay, so now the next thing is water. Just a little bit because I want my veggies to be covered, just a bit, yeah, like that, to be followed by spices, dried green onions, yeah. Remember, I didn't put any type of onion, so I'm going to be heavy-handed. 100. Oh my god. Hata kizungu siku hizi nimesahau. Ai jamani. Unasahau lugha ya mama, lugha ya huku yenyewe uongei vizuri. Maisha gani? It's like you're good at nothing. Good at nothing. Leo mtanisamea. Osungu kuisa. So, I always love the smell of fried dried onions. Smells so good and just brings a lot of flavor to the food. Next thing I want to add is dill. Like that. And black pepper. Like that. Salt to taste. You have to make sure you're using the right whole, so you don't accidentally put too much salt. And you know what, guys, I think I'm going to add some peas. Otherwise this food will be boring. because I have peas. Let me put in some. Let me put some of this in there. And the best thing about this soup is that you don't have to keep like monitoring it. I put half of it, monitoring what's going on in your pot. You put enough water, you put all your ingredients, and you can go and do other things. Like now my laundry is washing. Luckily I had done my dishes, but I can do something else. Wash the house, you know. And that's it. On medium heat, let it cook. At some point I feel like I might need to add a little bit of water. Yeah, but that one you eat it, you cook it, and it's a nice hearty meal. So I'll come back and show you when everything is ready. Alright guys, so let's check and see what's going on in our pots. Looks good, smells good. Oh, I'm glad I added the peas. Look at the colors. Look at the colors. Colors of love and health. Now I just realized I forgot to put this garlic. Oh my god, my brain is not working well today, but we all understand it's a Friday, so I'm not going to crush them because I want, when the soup is done, I'll remove them. So in they go. And then a bit of ginger, because I feel like wherever garlic goes, ginger must follow. Like there are these swans that are in love. So this is ginger powder. Just a little bit of ginger powder, okay, like that. And then the patty is good to go. This would be a good pot of soup. Oh my god, especially for this weather. Now what I'll do is reduce the heat and let it cook on a very low heat. Yeah, meanwhile I want to clean up the kitchen nicely, wipe the surfaces. Do you guys have a specific day to wipe down your kitchen surfaces, or do you do like an everyday thingy, you know? So comment below and let me know how you go about your cleaning up your kitchen surfaces. I like to do by the go, like on the go. Hey, my English today, honey. Yeah, anywho, so let me stop talking too much. Wacha nipanguze huku, naona kunaanza kukaa vibaya, naona mavidole huku na huku kwenye kumeguzwa, so nataka nipanguze kushine. Yeah, meanwhile this baby is cooking, so I'll come back and show you when I'm plating. Ciao. Guys, it's time to serve our soup because it's ready. You see, they're just falling apart. So we'll serve into this bowl. Like that. That's enough. So this is basically what we have. Let me see if I can show you nicely. Yeah, how the table is gonna look like. So our table is ready, guys. So here is our soup and some bread and bananas and some water, and that's it for lunch today. Yeah, so So you might be wondering, what bread is that? Let me show you. Let me see if I can show you which bread I'm using. So this is the bread I'm using. It's basically rye bread that has been dried. It's very healthy. It's very high in proteins. Let me see if I can show you. You see the protein value. It's very high in protein. So if you eat one piece, you take 1.2 grams. If you take 12 pieces, you'll be taking 12 grams of protein. So this is one of the things that Finnish people really like. I like the dried rye bread. The fresh rye bread is not really my favorite. So this is the lunch table. That's how it looks. And let me test, because I have to test as a chef and tell you what's going on in that bowl of soup. Let's see. Moment of truth. It's really good. I feel like it surpassed my expectations. So that is just basically butter for that. But this is really nice, guys. So I'll sit down and enjoy this. And as usual, enjoy your weekend. Don't waste money. Be frugal. If you want to stretch this type of soup, of course, add more water. Do I need to say more? Add more water. And this type of bread is good because it is stored for many months. It is very cheap. This box of 740 grams cost how much? 2 euros. That's like 200 bob. But I don't think it's sold in Kenya, but in Finland you can buy this. And I don't think you can go for more than 5 of these, and that's enough. And for those people who have a digestive problem, this is very good, especially children who tend to constipate and have problems going to the toilet. I got you. Even old people, or even people who just have a lazy stomach, I got you. Yeah, and one of my little treasures that I got from Kenya. Yes, we have to represent. And that's it. Much love, mucho love from me. And like I said, this year we're going to continue creating more recipes, eating healthy, and catching up. And if you're sending your child to boarding schools, please do your research and keep checking on your children and pray for your children, because the devil is high on steroids. You just need to pray for your children that God is watching over them and protecting them from all these evils that we keep hearing every day on what children are doing to the others. But that tells me that the society is very sick nowadays, because where have these children learned this type of manners? From home, from their peers, from their parents, from their relatives. And it's very saddening. So keep a close eye on your children, even when they go to play outside. Yeah, that's my message for this week. And as usual, let's be good to our neighbors, help where we can, and keep eating healthy and making frugal meals. Share with a friend, share with a neighbor. Enjoy your weekend, enjoy your week ahead. God bless you. Bye-bye.